Arne Christer Fuglesang is a Swedish physicist and an ESA astronaut. He was first launched aboard the STS-116 Space Shuttle mission on December 10, 2006, at 1:47 GMT, making him the first Swedish citizen in space. Married with 3 children, he was a fellow at CERN and taught mathematics at the Royal Institute of Technology before being selected to join the European Astronaut Corps in 1992. He has participated in 2 space shuttle missions and 5 spacewalks, and is the first person outside of the United States or Russian space programs to participate in more than 3 spacewalks. Early life and education. Fuglesang was born in Stockholm to a Swedish mother and a Norwegian father, who became a Swedish citizen shortly before Fuglesang's birth. Fuglesang graduated from the Bromma Gymnasium, Stockholm in 1975, earned a Master of Science degree in Engineering Physics from the Royal Institute of Technology in Stockholm in 1981, and received a doctorate in Experimental Particle Physics from Stockholm University in 1987. He became an associate professor of particle physics at Stockholm University in 1991. He married Elizabeth Fuglesang in 1983, whom he met at the Royal Institute of Technology. They have 3 children. Fuglesang is a prominent member of the Swedish Skeptics Association Vetenskap och Folkbildning and identifies strongly with skeptics and atheists. In 2012, Fuglesang received the Royal Institute of Technology 2012 Alumni of the Year Award. Career. As a graduate student, Fuglesang worked at CERN in Geneva on the UA5 experiment, which studied proton-antiproton collisions. In 1988 he became a Fellow of CERN, where he worked on the CPLEAR experiment studying the subtle CP violation of kaon particles. After a year he became a Senior Fellow and head of the Particle Identification Subdetector. In November 1990, Fuglesang obtained a position at the Mansigbahn Institute of Physics, Stockholm, but remained stationed at CERN for another year working towards the new Large Hadron Collider project. Since 1990, when stationed in Sweden, Fuglesang taught mathematics at the Royal Institute of Technology. In May 1992, Fuglesang was selected to join the European Astronaut Corps of the European Space Agency based at the European Astronaut Center in Cologne, Germany. In 1992, he attended an introductory training program at EAC in a 4-week training program at Cosmonauts Training Center in Star City, Russia, with a view to future ESA-Russian collaboration on the Mir space station. In July 1993, he completed the basic astronaut training course at EAC. In May 1993, Fuglesang and fellow ESA astronaut Thomas Reiter were selected for the Euromir 95 mission and commenced training at TSPK in preparation for their onboard engineer tasks, extravehicular activities and operation of the Soyuz spacecraft. The Euromir 95 experiment training was organized and mainly carried out at EAC. On March 17, 1995, he was selected as a member of Crew 2, the backup crew for the Euromir 95 mission, joining Gennady Manikow and Pavel Vinogradov. During the mission, which lasted 179 days, Fuglesang was the prime crew interface coordinator for the Russian Mission Control Center in Kaliningrad. He was the main contact with ESA astronaut Thomas Reiter on Mir, and acted as coordinator between Mir and the Euromir 95 Payloads Operations Control Center, located in Oberpfaffenhofen, Germany, and project management. Between March and June 1996, he underwent specialized training in TSPK on Soyuz operations for dedocking, atmospheric re-entry and landing. In 1996, ESA selected Fuglesang to train as a mission specialist for NASA Space Shuttle missions. He joined the mission specialist class at NASA Johnson Space Center, Houston, in August 1996, and qualified for flight assignment as a mission specialist in April 1998. From May to October 1998, he resumed training at TSPK on Soyuz trademark spacecraft operations for dedocking, atmospheric re-entry and landing. He was awarded the Russian Soyuz Return Commander Certificate, which qualifies him to command a 3-person Soyuz capsule on its return from space. In October 1998, he returned to NASA and was assigned technical duties in the Station Operations System branch of the NASA Astronaut Office, working on Russian Soyuz and Progress transfer vehicles. Later he worked as Prime Increment Crew Support Astronaut for the Second International Space Station Expedition Crew. Fuglesang also continued with some scientific work and was involved with the SciLi experiment, which investigated light flashes in astronauts' eyes, on Mir between 1995 and 1999. This work is continuing on the International Space Station with the Altino and Altair apparatuses. He has also initiated the DESIRE project to simulate and estimate the radiation environment inside ISS missions. STS-116 Fuglesang's first spaceflight mission was as a mission specialist on STS-116 in 2006, an assembly and crew rotation mission to the International Space Station. This flight was called the Celsius mission by ESA in recognition of Anders Celsius, the Swedish 18th-century astronomer who invented the Celsius temperature scale. Spacewalks during STS-116 mission. First spacewalk with the primary task of installation of the P5 truss segment performed together with astronaut Robert Kirby as EV-1. EV-2 during second spacewalk, which included first part of rewiring the power system of the ISS, specifically Channel 2 and 3. Also performed together with astronaut Robert Kirby as EV-1, an extra spacewalk attempting successfully to fix a problem when retracting a solar panel. Also performed together with astronaut Robert Kirby as EV-1. EVA duration 6h 38 minutes. Total EVA time during STS-116 18 hours and 15 minutes. Maximum time aloft. Fuglesang, once a Swedish national frisbee champion, held the national title in maximum time aloft in 1978, and subsequently competed in the 1981 World Frisbee Championship. Fuglesang took one of his personal frisbees to the International Space Station. On December 15, he set a new world record for time aloft by free-floating a spinning frisbee for 20 seconds in the microgravity environment of the ISS. It was done during a live broadcast interview with the Space Exhibition in Stockholm, Sweden. The record attempt was recognized by the sport's governing body, the World Flying Disc Federation, and that the record was accepted. But since it was set outside the Earth's atmosphere, it was recorded as galactic record. On July 15, 2008, Fuglesang was selected as a mission specialist of the STS-128 that launched August 28-29, 2009. STS-128 delivered equipment allowing the ISS crew to be expanded from 3 to 6 astronauts. During STS-128, Fuglesang also became the first spacewalker outside Russia and USA to do more than 3 spacewalks. With the completion of 2 more EVAs, he has performed 5 spacewalks. Total EVA time from 5 spacewalks adds up to 31 hours 54 minutes, giving Fuglesang a 29th place in history as of the 14th of September 2009. Award and honors. Honorary doctorate from Umeå University, Sweden, 1999. Honorary doctorate from the University of Nova Gorica, Slovenia, 2007. NASA Space Flight Medal, 2007. H.M. the King's Medal.